I learned by observing
Sure.
more than reading, because I'm dyslexic.
Well, I mean, when you were in grade school, you hated reading in front of other people because of the mistakes, but you would take the book home, you'd memorize a few paragraphs, and then you'd volunteer to read those paragraphs because they were memorized, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's
I
incredible.
mean, that was like one of the tricks that I did.
Yeah.
But the teacher didn't always call me when I raised my hands. So,
Sure.
but and I also, when I started school, I stuttered. So I was in speech therapy and all that. And that's the reason why the dance and acrobatics and diving, I could show people that
Yes.
that's how I communicated.
Molto in avanti.
I didn't use words growing up. I didn't use a whole lot of words. I didn't know that I stuttered until I started school.
Oh, wow.
So,
wow. And also the dyslexia was misdiagnosed as a learning disability, so that didn't help either.
Well, I didn't learn about dyslexia until I was given dyslexia as a vocabulary word in my freshman English class. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not all the names that the kids were calling me on the playground. I wasn't, I wasn't stupid. I was dyslexic. It was a recognition. Sure. And I was like, oh my God, I'm dyslexic. So it gave me, and also the other thing that I learned, I went to lab school, which works with kids with learning differences. And sure. That's what I learned. It's LD is learning difference. You learn differently, because everybody can learn. It's just we learn differently and connect differently to information.
No, that's inspiring. It really is. You persevered from one another. And why not take a deep dive and bring in my good friend Mark Henry? When I spoke to Mark on the phone the other day, he remembers you, of course, from that 92 team. Mr. Henry, Mr. Louganis, how long has it been?
It's been a long time.
You were at the 92 games?
I was the 92 weightlifting captain.
Okay, yeah. Because I was there with Good Morning America.
Austin watching his protege. 175 on the bar, makes it look easy.
I was a dyslexic, and I wasn't recognized until the 9th grade. And I got called stupid, and I got called a retard, and I got called all these lazy, all these names that you got called. And on the other side of the country, going through the same thing. And I always feel like, God puts us in line with people that, can validate what we're saying, but also can help other people through our dismay. And if you down, I'm down to doing something with one of the existing charities that deal with this, help fighting dyslexia and getting.
And it really is. It's a learning difference. So, and that's one thing that, because I did a one-man show in New York.
Tristan, and he sold, 4 hours of Sturm und Drang. That will fly right by.
And that's a lot of pages of dialogue that I had to memorize and all that. And what I learned, how I learned, was I would read the script after into a recorder and listen to it, because I couldn't pull the words off the page. And so if I listened to it, I could get the stories, as actors were storytellers. So I could get the stories in line. And after every third rehearsal, because the timing changed and the characters are evolving, and so after every third rehearsal and working with the director, I would re-record it. And then listen to the dialogue, because I could grasp it that way, because it was really hard, to pull those words off the page.
you so much, guys and gals and pals, for enjoying this video and watching it. If you love the content, if you're enjoying it, please like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, and make sure that you know that we know that the new network is on the rise. Thank you for being who you are.